Hi friends, welcome back to the Shae Report YouTube channel, and to all the new subscribers, thank you. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and share with others so that they can get on board and be active citizens as well. So I wanted to put in a short video clip very soon, something that I had seen last night when I went grocery shopping. Seeing for myself. It isn't something that I've gathered off the internet, but I wanted you to see it so you can see what's going on. I know we've heard about the baby formula shortages, but I wanted you to see it firsthand from someone like me. And we're going to talk just a little bit about this. It's going to be a short video, not very long, but I'm going to insert the video clip right here. Okay, so as you just seen, the shelves were practically empty. There was maybe a couple cans of whatever those brands, Enfamil or whatever, Similac, but pretty much empty. The shelves were pretty much wiped out. So it made me think, okay, first things first, it's perfectly okay for American babies to not have formula. It's perfectly okay for tax-paying citizens who pay politicians' salaries and are legal citizens here. It's perfectly fine for our babies to not have food or formula. But it's not perfectly okay if we don't send formula to the border to people who don't pay taxes. They're here illegally. They're not citizens here. Or it's perfectly okay for us to send millions and millions of dollars of aid to Ukraine when we all need it here because we can barely afford to pay our rent, our mortgage, forget groceries, can't barely pay our bills. We can't get any baby formula, forget nursing. But for those mothers who need baby formula, forget that. So what we're seeing right now is an America last mentality. And also we're also seeing is politicians don't care about us. It doesn't matter if they're Republican or Democrat. It doesn't matter what party they are. They're all in the same boat. They're all ridiculous. Democrats are horrible. Republicans are like weak people. They do nothing. They're here screaming, oh wait, we're gonna have a red wave. We're gonna win midterms. But here they can be doing lots and lots of things to help this situation. Gas prices are really high. Do you think that's on purpose? I do. Because like he said, oh, by 2035, we want to have electric cars all over the place, all over the road. We want to have electric cars. Now, if all politicians all over the world are screaming about electric cars and you see different companies pushing this electric energy, don't you think they're being paid or bribed by somebody or something? Everybody's singing the same tune. And gas is super high. That's not by accident, because you can't have electric cars unless you demoralize people and stress them out to where they give in. You can't afford gas, so maybe I should. People who are weak, maybe I should, and they're broke down and they're weak and they're demoralized. Well, maybe I should go get an electric car. Maybe that's the right thing to do, and keep bombarding people with propaganda about fossil fuels and that the world is going to burn up because the climate is constantly changing, and feeding the people lies. So what we're seeing right now is, like I said, America last mentality. Our politicians don't care about people who live here. What they want is a one world government, new world order. You've heard that before. And this isn't a conspiracy. And then talk about food shortages. They've all been talking about this for a while. Even Joe Biden, President Joe Biden, he's been saying it. There's going to be food shortages. So why? And seeing this from just historically with countries or empires, or just a government ruling, a decline or the fall always has to do with something with food. You break people down. That's pretty important. We have to survive. We have to eat to survive, right? So if there's no food, nobody's surviving. So that's going to break people down to manipulate them to do whatever you want them to do. that's another video for a different time, because, you know, I have my thoughts of why they're doing this, why they're trying to demoralize people. But I've said this before, and I know a lot of people don't like when I say this, because I've mentioned this on the Shae Report Instagram page, and they're like, oh, America's still very strong, we have hope. But we're seeing the very last of our country, because it has gone awry. Politicians have gone awry. They don't care nothing about any of us. They care about lining their pockets. They get kickbacks and bribes. A lot of them have been caught, and don't care how you feel or how you think. So I wanted you to see that clipping, and just to express that we need to call our politicians to say, hey, enough is enough. You work for us. Do something about this. This is unnecessary for us to be having baby formula shortages. This is unnecessary for food to be this high. This is unnecessary for us to be into senseless war and giving aid to Ukraine when we need money here. We need money for the people here that work, pay taxes, pay your salary. We need the money here. There are people here that are barely surviving and barely making it. I was listening where women are now skipping meals for their family to be able to eat. They're skipping, in the perfect world, 3 meals a day. They're skipping meals. They may be having 2 or 1 meal a day just so that their family can eat. That's ridiculous. We're in America, but politicians, their babies are being fed. They're living a great life. They have great salaries. They're getting everything that they want. They have great health care. But us Americans, we're over here, the regular people who keep this business afloat. These politicians are very irresponsible, got us in lots of debt. It's their fault, but it's also our fault for letting it happen. That's why I'm saying we all need to get involved and call them and say that enough is enough. So that's what I wanted to say. Short video. Be active, get involved, call your representatives, call your governor, call your congressman, let them know enough is enough. So I wanted to let you guys know and see that video, just something I experienced firsthand. It's actually really sad to see the shelves, because babies, you know, they need to eat. It's just really, really sad what's going on. So like I said, get involved, like, share, subscribe with others so that they can get involved as well. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Thanks for joining.